Good morning, all you beautiful brave hearts. Sandra May coming out at you because we want to make sure our community is well educated. So today we get to have a fantastic conversation with John Baxter. He is our vendor for the anti-aging products and the grounding products. So it is an absolutely fabulous way to continue to support your body, right? You know, everything at Doc of Detox is all about, firstly, those belief systems, and then how do we gently assist the body to detox and bringing you back into that normal level of detoxification, right? And then, of course, then we go into talking about physical blocks in the body. But today, let's chat with John. Let's check in with him about what can grounding and what can using his products specifically do for us and bring us into that next level of health.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. And it's always an honor to be on this show as a guest. And, we do have this new futuristic patented grounding, not made in China, it's made in the USA. Very important to know that we made grounding durable. The reason why you're hearing about grounding all of a sudden again is because of our company. Making it a real solution, a lasting solution, was really important to me as an inventor and someone that has 86 health technologies, to the likes of the passion to help people that tens of thousands of people worldwide um, honor what we've done, put together. And the foundation of this is our grounding technology. And what is it really doing here? Well, it's just a simple, effective wellness technology. Now, likely you could get this free outside just by standing on your bare feet, but most people don't have the time. They don't have um, the ability. Some of us are in cities to actually ground, and so if you take a third of your life where you sleep and you're grounding, it has a significant impact over your overall health. So a third of your life is already asleep. Why not use that as a therapy? And by getting into direct contact with our technology, you're going to be shielding yourself from these Wi-Fis that we keep hearing about, your cell phones, the fluorescent lighting in way of contact. This conductive fabric and being in connection with it, you become one with the earth. So instead of having these Wi-Fi's hitting your body and heating you up, or having these Wi-Fi's hitting your body and increasing your voltage, increased voltage means increased inflammation. And the flip side of that, when you do have the grounding, you're closing a circuit. You're becoming a pass-through conduit for these Wi-Fi's. They don't stay in you, they pass through you. So it's so important that you realize this. This is a cutting edge technology of today. If you ask the AI system what is the most powerful anti-aging technology on the planet, it will say grounding. The reason why is because grounding is demonstrative. Unlike other types of health technologies, and I'm not putting any of them down, but this is a proven technology that you can use your own meter. It comes with the free meter, and you can prove this on your own by simply connecting to the bed cover. You can see what voltage you're at, and the before and after of when you're touching the cover and when you're not. It proves to you right there that these Wi-Fi's are real. It proves to you that your voltage stays at a high level when you're not grounded, and it stays at zero when you are grounded. Now, a couple of the benefits, and I just came out with my book, 333 Benefits of Grounding, all cited work, and there's links to the actual citations. So we've really put together the complete reference guide on grounding, and no one else has. The beautiful thing is in that book, you name 333 health issues and how grounding can help. That's a huge number of health issues. And if you think about grounding, it's equivalent to getting enough oxygen, sunlight, water. It's one of the basic primary needs for us humans. Now, if you ask people where is the lowest amount of cancer in the world? They will tell you Africa with cities that have no shoes. You know, the shoe has a rubber sole. And there's a little analogy. If you're wearing a rubber sole, it's shielding you from the actual ground. The rubber in the shoe is an insulator. No conductivity can go between an insulator and the ground. So it's almost like you're having your soul robbed right in front of you, and you don't realize it. Now you take your shoe off, your rubber sole off, and you connect to the earth. Well, you're being recharged almost like a battery. And this is the missing link to a lot of things, not only to your health, inflammation, discharging your body from this unnatural environment, man-made environment, but also there's another portion of this when your body is in a parasympathetic state, where you're relaxed, where you're breathing right, where you're sleeping better, where you're not in your fight or flight mindset. And when you're in this parasympathetic state, you're going to breathe deeper. You're going to feel more comfortable. You're going to sleep better. And that is so important in your healing process. Could you get a little bit of this each night? It could really improve your health, of course. And that's why we're here, just to help so many people across the world with something as simple as grounding and possibly getting into more of our technology. But for today's talk, you know, you could be taking advantage of the grounding in your own bedroom every night. So,
Absolutely, love. I'm just going to share the slide here. Just give me a second. I'm feeling just a teeny bit awkward today. There we are. Okay, let's get that shared up there. Yeah, let's talk about the anti-aging bed, and the mattress cover, and the anti-aging mattress and the bed cover.
yeah, so this is an important showcase right here. Now, we do have accessory items like the bed cover. That's our most prominent item. It fits your current mattress. You don't need our mattress unless you need a mattress. But I'll tell you why it's a benefit. One, the anti-aging bed cover fits around your current bed. It doesn't matter how thick it is, it's a universal size. It wraps around and you can sleep on this conductive fabric. As you can see in the photo, there's some black dots. Those are actually mound resistors that plug into the wall. So your bed cover that goes around your current mattress plugs into the wall. That's the secret sauce. That's the mechanism of action of how your body discharges these free radicals and voltage and EMFs out of your body. It goes down the line. It goes down to the ground that you plug right in. Now, if you need a mattress, what we've done is if you get the bed cover, we will give you 50% off the mattress. Our mattress has no cancer-causing chemicals. So it's one of the very few. It's the top 1% of 1% of mattresses. Even if you say your mattress is organic, the mattress industry is not under the same regulations as the food industry. You could have an organic mattress and it could just be the cover. It doesn't mean the springs are organic. It doesn't mean that the formaldehyde in the fire retardancy is organic. It just means that the cover on the outside of the bed is organic. To realize there are some standards, there's some federal mandates that cause your mattress to be a toxic mattress. Realize we're not in that business. We're in the life business, not the death business. I've been in this for 25 years, so we're just giving it back. And if you get the mattress, we'll give you 50% off if you get the bed cover. So that's a huge benefit. We're still a lot less than those major brands. We weren't out to create the most expensive bed, but we're out to create the most value, the most proven technology in a mattress, and the best price. So you won't find a better value, you won't find a better price. You actually won't see anything like this in the market because we have the US patents on grounding in a mattress. So no one else can do it. I've been in this industry 25 years and it's a beautiful industry, but the problem with it is that these are commodities. They only offer commodities in sleep. Name the brand, and I'll tell you it's a commodity. Why? It's because all these are is a block of foam, a block of spring with foam, or they say it sleeps cooler. And we know that the coolness of a mattress has to do with your room temperature. It has to do with what you ate in the day that gave you inflammation. It has very little to do with the mattress keeping you cool. So don't fall by the wayside about bogus claims about sleeping cool. You can turn the fan on in your room. You can turn the air down in your house. But likely, what you'll find is that our product goes to the root core issue of you being hot. And that has to do with inflammation in your body. You're being inflamed, so your body's hot. Your body's hot because the toxins in your food. And once you understand that and the voltage in the air increasing your heat, we're no different than a computer that might be overheating. So when we're talking about keeping yourself cool at night, we're talking about discharging not only the EMFs, but the voltage from your body. Once you do that, the inflammation that you have in your body is also sent down the line. What you're looking at here is the first third-party study ever done in grounding. And we weren't the people that have our own studies done for our own company, just like the other guys. No, we went a little bit further. We had someone else do a third-party study on grounding. And you're looking at the first one that's ever been done. And look at the numbers. You won't see numbers like this in other products. You won't even see usually half of what these numbers are in other products. That's why grounding is so powerful. You're seeing a 39% better quality sleep, a 40% reduction in anxiety, depression, and stress. You're getting more deeper sleep. And if you look at these numbers, if this was currency, you would get basically almost 2 minutes of sleep for every 1 minute of sleep in a traditional bed. So you're getting twice the amount of sleep. You're getting more quality sleep. So what are you doing at the end of the day? Basically you are maximizing your life.
And those
Quality
numbers are
sleep.
huge, John, right? Like what everyone else is going to say, well, it's going to be 10% more. These are huge numbers that you're describing. And even if you've got, you just only have maybe what you can, something that's just a regular problem, something that maybe you're going to just take one extra product for to help deal with, right? Absolutely everyone that's got any sort of issue in your body, you're going to be supported much, much better. And so these are huge. Almost 40% better quality sleep, right? We are an anxiety nation. We are stressed out. Our families are stressed out because we can't calm down. So think about what this will do for you if you can simply get a better sleep and wake up fresh and be able to deliver to your family your very best, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is an investment in your sleep too. What you'll find is that, this product that we created, and we didn't create it overnight. It actually took 6 years before we launched the first product. This was in 2019. And so the beautiful thing is it's washable, stretchable, conductive. It lasts as long as your mattress. So other people said they heard about grounding, but they've never heard about a grounding product lasting more than a month. So that's why the patent is so important. So if you want to know the difference, it's probably 40 times better than the next product. And we created the first stretchable conductive fabric. That's how we figured it out. We created a coil thread. What did that do to the cover? Well, it made it elastic. It
Yeah.
made the cover conductive and stretchable. And this is why with your body, with all the curves in your body and all the curves that go to the mattress, as a mattress pioneer, industry and technology pioneer, um, that's what took 6 years to
Yeah.
figure that out. No one else had ever figured out the grounding mattress because it was too much work. No one wanted to do it. They wanted to take the cheap road
Yep.
And
I
that's
switched to this slide, John, just to show that black conductor. Again, that's also got safety mechanisms in it, right?
absolutely what you're looking at with that black little dot. That is a wire. That is the mound. It looks like a mound, and it's a resistor. A resistor is like taking, in racing, if you're a racing person, like a 4 or 5 lane highway and reducing it to 1 lane. So you're going from fully charged, reduce it to 1 lane, then you go back up to fully charged. That resistor slows down any of the possible negative consequences. It acts like not only a resistor, um, but a fuse. So if it gets too crazy, it pops like a fuse. So realize that's what it was designed for. No one's got a resistor or a protective technology in their grounding technology with that wire assembly, but it's a portion that was really important when we started. We wanted to make sure people had everything that they needed before they went down in this journey. So here we go.
I can speak personally to that. I had just a grounding sheet, and what an incredible difference to my life it made until I got a little shock off of it. And then I thought, well, that's coming off the bed now because I'm not going to take another chance like that. It wasn't harsh, but it was just enough that I knew it was coming right. There was no question it came from the sheet. So I was like, okay, well, darn, what do I do now? Buy it over again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to be worried about that. And that's why you'll never get a shock per se from ours, is because the resistor prevents that shock from happening. So it's the little things that make life better, safer, and that was one that took a long time to understand.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We've got a few people out there. They obviously know you. Good to hear from you, John. So I've got the Facebook page up here for you. Yeah, that is, I find this technology absolutely, the best for my body. Like I said, let's take advantage of those night hours and let's support that body. Everyone wants to be living their best life. So if you're willing to invest in your health with a multi-mineral, multivitamin, I think you better take a look at this and see what else this technology can do for you.
Yeah, and it's an add-on to everything to what we're doing at DACA Detox. It's a complementary. And so, if you're taking, you're doing the detox, it's all complementary. And it all helps at the end, all be all solution, which is your primary health. And if your primary health is increasing in small or large amount, you will realize that, doing this will increase it a couple percent, doing this will increase it more. And doing something like this, when we're talking about sleep, well, it's a third of your life. It's going to have a significant impact in your overall health. And that's why it's an important investment going into the future. Now, you
Mhm.
have to look out for yourself, like we've always said. No one's looking out for you. No one's here to save you. A couple people are, in reference to educating you, showing you the difference in things. But really, you're on your own. You have to do your research. You have to understand what's going on. You have to be if you weren't a prominent researcher, maybe you should become a slight one when it comes to your health. We've already went down this path with the foods that you eat. Knowing what you eat is so important, but also adding significant breakthroughs like grounding to your arsenal are so important. You want to have these extra items that are going to help you recover faster, age more gracefully, feel better in the morning. Lack of production is caused by lack of sleep, and mental health, a lot of it and stress has to do with poor sleep. Obesity, a lot of times it has to do with not enough sleep. Stress has to do a lot of times with not enough sleep. So, what we're giving you is a tool here for you to get quality sleep in as much as you want. So, if you're getting 2 minutes for every 1 minute on your current system, realize it's doing even more than that. You're getting the benefit to shield and block from the dirty EMFs that you see in the world. You're getting far infrared technology. You are getting grounding. You are getting a silver-based solution. The silver lining in it is that it's an antimicrobial silver thread. Anything on there is sanitized because that silver is an element, a rare earth element. No microbes can live on a rare earth element like silver. A lot of us health professionals have heard of colloidal silver that we add to our repertoire. Well, any type of silver has those same antimicrobial effects. So it's just unparalleled. We talked about the mattress earlier. No cancer causing chemicals, 12-inch mattress, 20-year warranty. Sleep on a mattress that's toxic free or toxin free. And get the best sleep you've ever had at the best value with the most benefits with the 4-in-1 technology that we created here in the USA. So that's another thing. This is a USA made product, and we just keep getting better.
The other thing I was thinking about is if you just start to notice your health going down, if you're getting a little bit more serious, or if you're in a very serious situation, no matter where your health is, this is really going to help. Think about those people that are really getting scared about their health. How much can this small investment amplify what your body can do for you? So I think this is really applicable for absolutely everybody. And we love having you as an associated vendor.
Yeah, it is really a beautiful thing to be represented in on this show with all the other greats out there. Um, you'll find out a lot of stuff that I've worked on as a humanitarian, as an inventor, as a pioneer of the future of health technologies. A lot of people will find out that I'm the Minister of Health for over 100 countries. I'm not just John Baxter offering you grounding products. I've done this my whole life. I've helped tens of thousands of people, and I'm out there helping the world, not just the US. This is a role as big, or if not bigger, than RFK, and a lot of people will just start realizing it. That being a minister of health for 100 countries is something I take very much pride into, and everyone deserves to um, fight in this world to end suffering. That's one of the common things I see across many religions and pretty much a lot of philosophies. If we're trying to get away from anything, it is pain, suffering, illness, and sickness. And as a God-given right, everyone should have access to things that can help improve their lives. That's not the case in other areas of the world, and it's sure not the case here in North America. There's people suffering every day. We go toward solutions to these chronic diseases, and we're here to help. So I'm not just a grounding guy out there and stuff like this. I happen to be won major awards. I won World's Greatest Health Technology in 2024 on Bloomberg, been in the New York Times. Dennis Quaid did a documentary about me. Jonathan Otto has done segments about me. There's just been a lot of stuff, and I've been awarded different roles, and it's just a beautiful thing. So you'll see me at major international conferences in regard to sticking up for people's health worldwide, helping create policy, solutions, reform with putting our humanity first. So that's what I represent. Putting our humanity first, not products, not in terms of policy. We're here to protect, and in that sense, we will go all out. I will go all out for everyone on this that's watching me and the people that are not watching me. But the truth is that there is a lot of stuff going down in the world now. and realize I'm fighting the good fight for people around the globe, not just people here in North America, this type of thing. This is something that is a very prominent issue. Um, and I'm so honored and happy to be on this show with major people that are improving people's lives. And it's an honor to be with you here today, Sandra.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for your time, John, and thank you for explaining that because it is important for us to know you're not just out there peddling stuff, right? That you're investing in the wellness and the health of people all around the globe. Thank you very much for bringing that to our attention. I really appreciate that. Dr. Darrowolf really doesn't want to make associations with anyone that isn't fully in on the health, right? We're not here to peddle you stuff. We are here to bring in high quality products and high quality collaborations with people. So thank you very much. I've got a few more things to make sure inform our crowd about, but I'm very happy to spend this time with you. Fight the good fight and keep yourself well and happy. And I'm sure you are because you will be a very grounded person, won't you?
That's for sure. And, I'm just a guy also, just to bring it around full circle. I healed myself with my own technology. I broke my neck, a long time ago, 25 years ago. I lived with chronic pain for 15 years. I was addicted to pain pills that first year after I broke my neck, but I still refused the surgery. And so here I am, almost 25, 27 years later. I never got the surgery. I'm in tip-top shape. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm so healthy, so strong at my age. I never got that surgery. Realize I'm not saying do what I did. What I'm saying is that's how much passion and dedication I have to this process of taking someone in a place where I said it before, anything can change in a New York minute, but it only takes 1 second for your life to completely change. Some of us go through major things like a heart attack, a car wreck, cancer, you name it. Then it's go time. And when it happens to you, remember us because you will be there. Doesn't matter. Eventually, age will catch up to you, even, and you will need to look and find solutions. If you used a solution that degraded your health, you will never forget. If you used a solution that got you back, you'll never forget either. So that's why I'm here today to represent that. I'm not just I'm a healer, but I started from a dark place, a broken place, a long time ago. It was dark, a dusty road. I saw the light. I kept pushing, and regardless of people, if they call you crazy, if you know it's the truth, keep going. And it was. So here I am. It was the truth. People were just behind the times. Realize I may be 10 years ahead of most people, but I'm here today speaking with you frankly because the world is changing very fast. And if you can understand what we're trying to get at, do your own research. We're here to help.
Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. Rafa, we'll continue with our slides. Let me know if you want me to just to reshare. But thanks again, John. I look forward to chatting with you again. And thanks again for being a part of the Doco Detox world. We appreciate your time here today, your time investigating, and your personal power, your personal trouble. I mean, that's what motivates most of us, right? So I'll let you go for today, and we'll meet again.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Love you guys.
You're welcome.
Bye
Okay.
bye.